To judge this epic debate, you guys are in for a whopper. We brought in a lawmaker from the House of Congress. She represents the 14th District of Georgia. I am happy to welcome Marjorie Taylor Greene. Hey, Marjorie, thanks for joining us today.
Michael, thank you so much for having me on the show. It's an honor to be here today.
So is this really the best use of your time coming to my podcast?
That's right. I always use my time the best. Unlike the Democrats on the other side who don't want to do any research and are just bought out by George Soros and aliens and communists, I'm actually here representing the people, representing Georgia's 14th, doing my due diligence to try to decide where I come down on these smoking laws.
No, that's good. That's good. I mean, I feel like this was settled a long time, but I guess no, this is still raging, hey?
That's right. I'm trying to help Donald J. Trump make America great again, and if that means scaling back on anti-smoking legislation, I would do just that.
Oh, well, good.
However, I was also formerly a gym owner, so his cardio's messed up. I can tell that just by one or two hacks. He needs to see a doctor.
Yeah.
Is Taylor Greene a hyphenate? Are you married? Because you're hot. What's going on?
Oh, hey,
You don't know Marjorie? You never read the news?
I
know her, but I've never Wikipedia'd her.
It's a little bit up in the air right now.
Right.
Let's just say, depending on how this debate goes, if you play your cards right, you could be Mr. Margie Greene.
Yeah,
I love that.
yeah, because you would get her name, obviously. Now, let's go to opening statements, and we're going to start with Morton. Morton, please tell me your opening statement why smokers should be allowed to smoke absolutely anywhere they want.
Regarding my cough, that's due to some vaccinations that I had received.
That's right, the booster. He didn't cough like that before the booster,
Well,
y'all.
I received vaccines as a child against my consent.
Yeah.
For pertussis,
Terrible.
tussis, and whooping cough and so forth.
Joe Biden has been forcing him to take vaccines since he was a baby.
Chemtrails as well. So there's no reason. Now, if somebody doesn't like my smoke and they're allergic to smoke or what have you, that's one thing. But to suggest that they could have a higher risk of lung cancer by being exposed to quote-unquote secondhand smoke is ridiculous.
That's right. The Constitution does not say that smoking cigarettes causes lung cancer.
Really?
The Founding Fathers did not put that on a single one of them pages,
That's
y'all.
right. That's right. Okay. I have a feeling I might need to slap a misinformation claim on this podcast episode.
I don't go on any podcasts that aren't slapped with one of those labels.
Yeah, I know.
I refuse.
That's
I refuse.
That's the
I
regular
want
for
that
you.
blue label right above that thing on Spotify, y'all.
All right. Well,
That
good.
blue thing represents freedom
Yeah.
and patriotism.
It's one of our colors of the country.
That's right. That's right.
Well, excellent. That's a stunning opening statement. Let's go to your opponent, Argyle. Argyle, what is your opening statement to why smokers should not be allowed to smoke anywhere in public, period?
I'm going to be honest with you. They've been taking rights away from us non-smokers for years, for absolute years.
Yeah?
How many times have you been at work and people get smoke breaks all the time? They get smoke breaks all the time, at least once an hour, 15 minutes a week. Have you ever had somebody work for you before?
Wow.
Look at how much time is being taken away from you. And I'm not saying that people that have breaks don't work better. I'm all for breaks. Let's normalize the air break.
Wow.
I'm taking an air break.
So, yeah.
How about that?
You want a non-smoker break.
We need an air break. If they can have smoke breaks, it's like, let me go get high off of this shit that stinks and that makes me hawk loogies every 10 seconds and that
Gotcha.
ruins my voice. Let's go ahead, crank it back so we can have air breaks. Also, let's normalize nicotine gum. It's fine, guys. You know what I mean? It's fine. We're in the future now. Let's go. What
That's
else
right.
can we do?
Or chewing tobacco like we do it in the country, y'all.
That's fair. That's fair.
That's also disgusting.
How dare you?
Now, wait.
We're not debating chewing tobacco here. I'll walk right out of this podcast if we start trying to ban chewing tobacco.
Yeah, I believe she has a gun on her, so we have to restrict.
My purse is filled with nothing but firearms and coals.
Yeah, I bet.
Skull.